In this video, I will show you how I built this jellyfish. You will see the inner workings of its flight, and most of all, how I made the tentacles wave back and forth to get that lifelike movement as if it was swimming through the ocean. I started off by making this circle as the template so I could make the dome for the top of the jellyfish. After the dome was done, I hoisted the dome into the air and attached it to the ground using a couple supports, as shown. Here you can see how I used wheels, garden plots, and swivels to create a lifelike movement with the tentacle as it moves freely and mostly weightless. At the bottom, I left two pieces without garden plots to keep the tentacles from curling up and give it gravity to stay down. Under the dome, I built this platform so that way we could drive it and hold the power cells, which would later find out that we need more power cells than just one engine, and a garden plot to also keep the dome weightless as well. Here you see the tentacles wiggle back and forth from the movement of the wheels going forward and backwards. This movement will be amplified once the jellyfish is lifted into the air. I then built a temporary structure so that way the dome could come down and rest so we could detach it from the ground, which is these black 2x16s, and the new structure that we're resting it on is the 4x16s. Once it was resting on the temporary supports, we then added balloons to try and equalize the weight so we could remove the temporary structure. Here is when we removed the temporary structure that was holding it up, and you'll see how we tried lifting it and lowering it to control the height, and you'll also see how we moved the jellyfish. You can see how the tentacle movement is amplified now that the whole jellyfish is floating in the air. And this is what it looked like from the outside of us removing the temporary support and flying the jellyfish. Here is when we thought we were done filming, and I was hoping for an epic fail that never came. So we were trying to encourage it to fail, and these are the results. I then jumped into the water and got underwater shots of the jellyfish, and that's how I made the scenes for the video. And that wraps up how I did it. So now I'm just going to show you guys some highlights and some crazy moments for the rest of the time. Thank you for being here, and I hope you guys have a groovy day. for those of you that have stuck around this long in the video, we have a secret surprise at the end. Thank you for watching until the end. I appreciate you. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. And I'll see you on the next one. Stay groovy.